Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Andriese, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Standing in, Professor Slugger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Striding in once again, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Professor Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball one. Gallagher over at second. Gamble is over at first with one away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Manuel Margot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
0-2 now from Lester. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Pods leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Galvis over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
Runners off for second. This one's down to third. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Professor Slugger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Matt Weeder.
This one hard the other way. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Chicago Cubs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. John Lester wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Professor Slugger. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0. Line towards center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 59.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Drew Smyly earned his 5th win of the year. Chad Kuhl was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Mike Foltynewicz will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in now for San Diego, Professor Slugger is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Galvis.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Peralta is under it. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now
Striding in once again, Christian Walker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Lifted in the air out to left field. Galvis is there for it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance, Professor Slugger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Slugger.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in to try it again, Professor Slugger.
Third baseman, Professor Slugger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Marte fields it cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He pulls this one into right. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready for another shot now, James Cain.
James Cain.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Peralta's under it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. Padres lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Slugger. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. That misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
The 1-2 will be a base hit into center field. In there, the base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Ready, Alvin.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Left side. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Patrick.
Digging in and looking for more, James Kane. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Tomas has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
Hard hit ball to second. Marte has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Archie Bradley gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.